What is going on, guys and girls? In today's video, I'll be doing a full comparison between Gemini AI, Claude AI, ChatGPT, and Meta AI. So this is going to be an interesting video because what I'll be doing is I'll be generating the same article using the same prompts, and I'll be assessing the output quality. So let's go ahead and get started. I am using my SEO prompts. If you want to find a link for these prompts, it will be in the description below today's video. So essentially what I've done is I've used the same prompts. So I've primed the AI on all four of these large language models. I've primed the AI to essentially write in an SEO optimized format, and then I use my blog post outline prompt to generate a full blog post outline. So we are writing an article about when is the best time to buy a house in Canada. So as you can see, we're at the blog post outline section right now, and then I'm going to be actually generating the full article. And also we'll be doing something new. If you leave a comment, it can be a suggestion of a video, it could be a question, or just any comments in which you have, you will be automatically entered for a giveaway in which you get free access to my school community, which is a full comprehensive course all around AI and SEO writing. So if you would like to enter in the giveaway, just leave a comment in today's video. So right now we've generated the outline for the articles. If we go ahead and take a look at them, they look fairly good, and I would say all AI models do a pretty good job at generating outlines. So this is the outline from Gemini. This is the outline from Claude. Seems to be a little bit longer than Gemini. This is what we get back from ChatGPT. Pretty long as well from ChatGPT, actually very long. And this is what we get back from Meta AI. So I think Meta and Gemini are kind of like within the same boat when it comes to output quality, while ChatGPT and Claude are a little bit closer and a little bit better in terms of output quality. So now let's go ahead and generate the full article. So to do so, we're going to copy over our prompt, and we're going to first head back over to Claude, tell it to write the full article. We're not going to write each section individually, and we're going to run that. We're going to do the same thing for ChatGPT. And we're also going to do the same thing for Meta AI and Gemini. So this is going to be interesting to see. First of all, it's going to be interesting to see the content length, which AI will give us a longer length. And it'll be interesting to see, using the same prompts, what's the output quality will look like. So Meta AI was the first model to be finished writing. When is the best time to buy a house in Canada? This is the article in which we get back. Best time to buy a house in Canada, seasonal considerations, additional factors to consider, and a conclusion. Overall, I would say this is a decent article. Seems to be pretty short, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Yeah, so 666, so about 650 words, or 660 words. Not a lot by any means. This is not a complete article for sure. It's a decent, I would say a decent first draft, but it definitely needs to be expanded. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Gemini. Gemini seems to be a little bit long. Oh no, might be the same length or even shorter. So this is actually a little bit longer, 750 words from Gemini. Unveiling the mystery, when is the best time to buy a house in Canada, understanding the Canadian housing market, best time to buy, and tips for buying a house at any time. It actually didn't finish the article, so let's go ahead and click continue, and maybe we'll be able to get a little bit of a longer article. Yeah, so it didn't finish, so it wrote probably about 250 to 300 words more, so we get about 1,000 words from Gemini. Now let's go ahead and look at ChatGPT. Again, it stopped generating, so I'm going to tell it to continue, and it's continued generating. But let's see what it's already written. Okay, when is the best time to buy a house in Canada? Intro, understanding the Canadian market, financial considerations. Okay, pretty decent output, I must say. It looks to be pretty long, and it's actually still writing. And Claude is finished as well, so let's go ahead and see this output that we get back from Claude. Cracking the code, when is the best time to buy a house in Canada? Again, seems to be a pretty good article, and we get some FAQs. Let's go ahead and take a look at the word count. So 1,600 words from Claude without doing any additional prompting. That's pretty good. And ChatGPT looks as though it's writing up a storm. So this seems to be a little bit longer than what we get back from Claude. But keep in mind, we did tell ChatGPT to continue writing while Claude did that all in one go. Okay, so this is the full article that we get back from ChatGPT. Let's go ahead and take a look at the word count quickly here. In terms of word count, we got 4,000 words from ChatGPT. Wow, that's crazy. I've actually never gotten that many words from ChatGPT, specifically using the chat mode. So this is actually really good and a really good sign that ChatGPT is increasing. We are using GPT 4.0. So this is a very, very good sign. This is, I would say, a pretty good article, very comparable to the article that we got back from Claude. Obviously, there's a big difference in content length. I could probably get a longer article if I told, Claude to expand it, but just off the rip, getting 4,000 words from ChatGPT 4.0 is actually a really, really good sign. And the article itself looks pretty good as well and very relevant to the topic in which we're writing about. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to test the SEO score and the readability score. So first, we're going to copy over the content from Claude, and we're going to see what grade level we have for readability. Grade 6, actually really good. Very happy with that. We get a grade 8 from ChatGPT. For Gemini, we get a grade 10. And for Meta AI, we get a grade 9. So in terms of readability, the best score was what we got back from Claude AI, which is grade 6, which is actually really, really good in terms of readability, followed by ChatGPT, then Meta, and then Gemini. So now we're going to test the SEO score. This is the article that we got back from Claude, Sonnet 3.5. We got a 54 out of 100 in terms of the SEO score for this specific keyword. For ChatGPT, we got 65 out of 100. So that is really, really good. ChatGPT did a really, really good job for this specific article. As you can see here, we get a higher SEO score compared to Claude. For Gemini, we got a score of 47 out of 100. So again, a very, very short article, but the SEO score is not too bad. And for Meta AI, we had a score of 51 out of 100. So in terms of SEO score, the article that we got back from GPT 4.0 was actually much more SEO optimized and much longer than what we got back from Claude. So for this example and for this test, it seems as though ChatGPT did a lot better when using the chat interface, not using the API console or any other ways of creating content, but using the chat interface. We actually were able to get a much longer article and a much more SEO optimized article from ChatGPT 4.0. Now, while Claude was actually better in terms of readability, it didn't score as high as I thought it would have scored for SEO score. The worst article was from Gemini. It was short, it wasn't SEO optimized, and the readability score was not the highest. And then the second worst was from Meta AI, which again was pretty short. So I would say if you're writing articles, I would stick to using ChatGPT or using Claude. It really depends on the type of content in which you're writing and the niche in which you're in. One AI may be better than the other. I personally use Claude a lot, but it's very promising to see the amount of content that we're able to get today. I don't know if it's from the prompts that we use or if they are actually improving with GPT 4.0, but I would say both of these tools are really, really good when it comes to creating content. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this comparison. If you did, let it be known by giving us a big thumbs up, and be sure to leave a comment with any questions that you guys may have, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.